Hi, I'm Congressman Chris Van Hollen from Maryland, and I'm a member of the Safe Climate Caucus. Earlier this week, the White House released the third U.S. National Climate Assessment, the most comprehensive scientific assessment ever generated on the impact of climate change across every sector of our economy and every region of our country. What the report makes clear is that climate change is not a remote or future threat. We are living with the consequences of climate change today. For example, my home state of Maryland and the rest of the Chesapeake Bay watershed has already experienced an increase in extreme precipitation events, which, when combined with flooding due to storm surge and sea level rise, creates additional risks for our citizens and our economy. Furthermore, the National Climate Assessment warns of future public health vulnerabilities due to more severe heat waves, economic ramifications from coastal flooding at the Port of Baltimore, and challenges to agriculture and our fisheries from changing weather patterns. These and other climate-related impacts are being reported in and projected for every community in the United States. Clearly, the time to act is now. While I support increasing our automobile fuel efficiency standards and am proud that the United States has doubled its non-hydro renewable electricity generation over the past several years, our existing efforts alone are simply not enough. In order to reclaim America's leadership in the 21st century global clean energy race from countries like China, ensure our nation's long-term energy independence, and pass on a healthy climate to our children and the generations that come, we need a policy tool that is capable of taking America's clean energy transformation to scale. In short, we need a national green bank. A green bank is a source of low-cost financing to accelerate the deployment of clean energy and energy efficiency projects across the United States. 4 states, Connecticut, New York, Vermont, and Hawaii, now have their own state green banks, and 10 more states are at various stages of exploring this forward-looking and cost-effective public policy tool. In fact, the concept of establishing a federal green bank was embraced on a bipartisan basis in both the House and Senate in 2009, and eventually included in what was called the Clean Energy Deployment Administration in the House-passed American Clean Energy and Security Act later that year. Senator Chris Murphy and I think the time is right to build on the growing green bank movement in the states and finish the job we started in 2009, which is why we have introduced the Green Bank Act of 2014 to establish a federal green bank as an independent, self-sustaining, not-for-profit, wholly owned corporation of the United States. The bank would be authorized to provide a comprehensive range of financing support to qualifying clean energy and energy efficiency projects across the country, and it would be charged with taking America's clean energy transformation to scale. The Green Bank Act is a bold proposal for a big challenge, but I'm convinced it's a tool that will help us get the job done. For the Safe Climate Caucus, I'm Congressman Chris Van Hollen from Maryland. Thank you for listening.